MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series, starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Mike Soroka is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now at the plate, here is A.J. Pollock, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the first pitch as we are underway here in Game 2.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Freeman might try to make a play on it. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Corey Seeger. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
Now into the box, Trey Turner. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now in the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Windup and the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Scooped up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's only 1 for 10. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off, 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Austin Riley would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Has a look, now the pitch. The 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Weakly hit to third. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Still no score. Next up is Max Muncie. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Max Muncie.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Next to hit, Will Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense. Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wind up and the 0-1. Bounce towards the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is Jorge Soler. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. 2 hits in 7 tries. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Kershaw has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled off. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stand on that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Duvall is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
d'Arnaud leads off first with 1 away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. hit weekly back to the mound. To second for one. Throw to Muncie to finish the double play. That retires the side. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. And now, Justin Turner. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
To short, hit hard. Swanson brings it in. And there are 2 away now. And stepping in, Clayton Kershaw. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Albies is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Now here's the pitch. Dansby Swanson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. 2-0 count, the pitch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mike.
So now the pitcher, Mike Soroka. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First offering on its way. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
1-1. And it's fouled away.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2.
You don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch home, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Acuna has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. The 1-0. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2 one more time. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ballgame. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he popped him up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Austin Riley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up. Muncie over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 down, runners at first and second. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. He spoils another one, and will do it again. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Hit on the ground out to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. opponent.
Pitch on the way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next at the plate will be Seeger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Albies brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And now the first pitch. In the air now, out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell-blooded. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in will be Dansby Swanson. Worked a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And that misses. 2-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
Thank you, Heidi.
Max Muncie.
First delivery to him.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here now is Will Smith. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Very weakly on the ground.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. so they can't make anything out of the two-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Now to the plate, here is Mike Soroka. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
The pitcher.
Pitch on the way.
Soroka.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And there's one away.
Number 1.
Digging in,
Second
the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready now is Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch on the way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 2-0. Now it'll be Chris Taylor will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. At the plate now is Clayton Kershaw. He popped out in his first trip. Now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Another one sent foul. ready with another 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. On to first, and there were two down. Next to hit is A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Pitch on the way. Now the 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Joe Kelly takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jorge Soler waits on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the belt, kicks and deals as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And he misses there, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. Over to Muncie, and they double him up.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
And now here is Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. It's laid off, and the count runs full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fouled off. The next 3-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Here's Corey Seeger. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Lined hard to center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Grounded back up the middle. Swanson picks it up onto first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So stepping in is Max Muncie. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still down 3-0. Corey Knebel will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. So here is Adam Duvall. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 1 for 5.
Adam Duvall.
First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he misses 2-1. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a ball down and away. There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So the next to bat will be Mike Soroka. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A goes. He'll show bunt here, and he indeed went around for strike one.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
0-1, here's the pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hard hit to first. He's right there. Muncie will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Now to the plate, Will Smith. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Mookie Betts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lined up and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next up is Justin Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover?
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Standing in now, Chris Taylor. Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brustar Graterol will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cody Bellinger will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And now pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And he fouls this one off. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
3-2, full count. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So next to hit is Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now the first pitch. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 1-0.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Popped him up. Muncie waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. So now here is Cody Bellinger. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First offering on its way. Cody Bellinger is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career line against Will Smith, he's 1 for 5. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Digging in next, Seeger. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
To the plate now, Trey Turner. Pitch popped up. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Big win here. Airtight defense. The pitching was pretty good, too. It's kind of weird. Very rarely are you going to win very many games when you only get 3 hits. Timely hitting, good pitching, and big defense still can win you ball games.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Braves have evened up this series in 1 game apiece. Mike Soroka earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.